Welcome back to my energy imbalance series, and today I'm going to talk about the association between glutamate and type 1 diabetes. Now, type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune condition where our immune system is making antibodies against the beta cells in the pancreas, which are regulating insulin. But prior to that, almost every single individual with type 1 diabetes has antibodies to GAD65 or glutamate decarboxylase enzyme. And glutamate decarboxylase enzyme is an enzyme that regulates the balance between glutamate and GABA. GABA is an inhibitory neurotransmitter and glutamate's the excitatory. So you're looking for balance between glutamate and GABA. I talk about that EI, excitatory inhibitory balance, quite a bit in the book. And the first antibodies that are detected and as a high risk for type 1 diabetes is an antibody to the glutamate decarboxylase enzyme. Studies have shown that the enzyme undergoes conformational changes, which may result in the body no longer recognizing self. But glutamate decarboxylase enzyme is an inducible enzyme, meaning it is turned on or off relative to our environment. So if you have a lot of glutamate coming in, let's say from inflammation or stress or diet, your glutamate decarboxylase enzyme is going to be turned on to help metabolize glutamate to GABA and get a better balance. And potentially with it being highly induced, it changes conformation, or potentially it's like an inflammatory or oxidative sort of environment when that is upregulated and the self is no longer recognizing it as self, and it starts to make antibodies against it when it's changing conformation. This is very debilitating because it's no longer able to manage glutamate GABA balance, and glutamate is responsible for binding some receptors in the pancreas that regulate the secretion of insulin. So think about the connection there with energy imbalance and glutamate is that it is helping regulate insulin in the blood, which is responsible for letting glucose into your cell to make energy. So if you don't have proper signals going on with insulin, your body is trying to figure out a variety of ways to manage glucose. So the association between glutamate and type 1 diabetes is the autoimmune condition is targeting an enzyme that is responsible for metabolizing and keeping glutamate in balance. So it's suspicious that all this glutamate's coming on in the food, coming in from stress, inflammation, coming from a lot of variety of different toxins in our environment, and that is a predictive biomarker for type 1 diabetes.